The 2008 financial crisis rocked the nation's economy and left the nonprofit sector reeling. Instead of waiting for the tide to turn, one man believed that he could change things for the better, and he did. At the height of economic uncertainty, President Scott had the vision to create an initiative that would serve as a solution to students seeking paid internships in their field of study and nonprofits seeking additional resources to help them reach their goals. In a matter of months, the program launched with 18 students and was included in Adelphi's strategic plan for 2015, quickly surpassing the enrollment goal of 40 by year 3.
If it wasn't for the Community Fellows program, I would never have received the mentorship, the encouragement, the trust that I needed to boost my confidence so that I could succeed even after my career at Adelphi.
Being a Community Fellows Scholar has helped me realize the importance of developing our students to become future leaders in their community. The intrinsic benefit associated with being a force that can propel and enhance the economic and educational vitality of the future is invaluable.
While interning at the Center for Learning and Innovation, I gained my first ever experience in performing surgical techniques. I am certain that this will provide me with a monumental advantage while applying to medical school, something that I am very grateful for.
While interning at public access television, I improved my ability to work independently, and I also learned how to troubleshoot when things go wrong. Those are skills I use pretty much every day here at ABC News.
While interning at Catholic Charities, I learned how to work with teens, and I was able to see firsthand how environment affects the development and growth of children. I was able to also see where I wanted to go with my future as a social worker, which is to help meet the needs of lower socioeconomic populations.
Any positive feedback that we ever get from the students is so gratifying, knowing that we've possibly done the proper job here at Community Chest in partnering with the Community Fellows program.
Their enthusiasm is phenomenal and it's really contagious. Plus, they bring tremendous skill sets and an eagerness to work.
If it wasn't for the Community Fellows program, I don't think we could have answered the request or filmed the request of many of the not-for-profit organizations that we have. In fact, the League of Women Voters, which has very little budget, they reach out to us for us to do the candidates' nights. And the Community Fellows have helped us to form the crew and get out and tape these events.
In my second year, I got a chance to work with Mr. Bob Block at the Five Towns Community Chest, and he was an amazing mentor. And with him, I developed a lot of my networking skills, and which ultimately helped me land a position at AIG in the city.
If it wasn't for the Community Fellows program, I might not have had an internship in the summer of 2012. But because of the program, I not only had an internship, but it was paid and it was in my field of study.
Before this experience, I wasn't fully aware of the impact that nonprofit organizations had on the stability of the community. In large part, the success of the North Shore LIJ health system is based on teamwork, something that even medical students are taught at their very first year.
We actually have been contributing to the program for a number of years. But more recently, we gave consideration to establishing an endowment, and that is what we would like to do because we believe very strongly in the need to sustain this program.
Like my wife, we both have an interest in supporting the parts of our society that government and business do not address. And one of them that addresses very well, and that, as Angela said, we've had a chance in a sense to measure and observe, is the Community Fellows program.
Dr. Scott, a word about your Community Fellows program. Wow. If you were a baseball fan, I would call it like a grand slam. Or even better yet, if you're on the defensive side, something that's a little bit more unique and unusual is like a triple play. Because when that triple play happens, everyone on the field is like crazy happy. And they all feel like a tremendous victory just happened.
You know, programs like this would not happen if it wasn't for creative leadership. And I think one of the things we want to do is to thank Robert Scott for his vision and the leadership that he's provided for this program.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for all that you do for the community as well as for your students. You really ensure that they have the academic skills, that they understand the social responsibility, and that they are very, very well prepared for their future careers and success.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for your dedication to your community and for allowing students like myself the opportunity to learn more about my career field in a safe and educational environment through the Community Fellows Program.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for investing and believing in your students. Your efforts, engagement, and involvement has truly changed our lives.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for creating a wonderful program, the Community Fellows Program, for helping not-for-profits throughout the area, and for allowing us to see the caliber of the Adelphi student.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for always being a known presence in my time at Adelphi. You supported me in my education, my athletics, and my career goals, and for that, I'm grateful.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for making all this possible. Take comfort in knowing that your presidency will have a lasting impact on the world.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for making Adelphi such an engaged university, because this gives international students like me an opportunity to get really involved with the community that we've chosen to live 4 years of our lives at.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. You developed a program, the Community Fellows Program, that is nothing short of brilliant.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, for preparing us to meet the needs of our students, our community, and our world. Because of you, we have a stronger foundation for the future.